morning, Dragons. We'd like to introduce the staff of the DPS and the people who brought to the DPS network. My name is Pablo Castillo, and I'm the president.
My name is Matthew Carlson, and I'm the vice president.
I'm Taron Kim, the secretary.
And I'm Vincent, the treasurer.
We as a staff would like to thank all of you, students and teachers, for the ongoing support of the DPS network.
Before we start today's morning announcements, we have a few announcements of our own to make. So for those of you who don't know, the DPS stands for the Dead Pixel Society. It's a club we began to help those who want to learn about programming, chess, and robotics. We hold our meetings every Tuesday after school in Mr. Padmore's room. If you have a little to no programming skill, please don't worry. We have several roles and sectors that you can join where your individual skills can be put into practice. Although if you do wish to learn how to program, we have various people who can teach you the basics and various resources that you'll need in order to begin.
The DPS network is the broadcasting sector of DPS. So if you're the part of the DPS network crew, then you're part of the club. But your main role is for the production of weekly news. Yet, this does not restrict you from participating in other DPS activities.
Now, before we go into the morning announcements, we would like to announce our first event. Can you beat the chess master? We will gather up to 5 brave souls to go against Mr. Costella in 5 simultaneous chess matches. Will you be the one who will beat the chess master? The event will be held in Mr. Padmore's room next week, Friday. Now the field is yours, Juliana and Rodrigo.
Good morning, beautiful dragons. I'm Juliana Rosamena.
And I'm Rodrigo Trujillo, and you guys are watching another episode of the one and only DPS Network.
Alright, so first off, we'd like to congratulate all the students who marched in the Desfiles Patrios. They marched under the sun, representing our school, and made us very proud. In fact, here's some awesome footage from our marching dragons. Check it out. And while we're congratulating awesome volunteers, kudos to those who helped out on the cemetery in Corozal, placing flags on the graves of veterans. Check out these pictures. Also guys, we want to congratulate Daniela Duran, who is currently participating in an Operation Smile mission in Vietnam. We are very proud of you for representing our school in this amazing mission. Have her in her mind.
And now we have some announcements from Draco. Before we talk about the upcoming Dragon Day, we would like to announce that we collected over $1,400 for Plinio to help rebuild his mom's house. Go Dragons! Now, for the upcoming Dragon Day, some of you may have seen the video featuring lovely Miss Colorado and this cute dog in the background. If you haven't seen it, we'll give you a little explanation on what it's about. Basically, you donate money into the cans in the office, which have certain teachers' faces on them. In the end, the teacher with the most money will have to perform an embarrassing dare, such as dancing and singing the entire Gangnam Style song. The important thing here, guys, is obviously charity.
Gangnam Style.
Charity. So go donate a lot. Draco also wants to remind you guys about next week's Dragon Day, which won't be competitive, but instead service-oriented. There will be visitors from another school here to spend the day with us. Please see Miss Ellis for more details and the name of the school, plus more. But let them tell you more about it. Don't forget to donate for your house's baby basket. This donation is also very important. Let's share the love, Dragons.
Now, Draco and the NHS wish to take a little moment to congratulate Miss Ellis for her amazing example of school spirit and enthusiasm, especially when she took so much time doing that awesome costume and she won the prize, So thank you, Miss Ellis, for the effort that you put into it. And thank you everybody else who dressed out, because really, you're amazing. If you're in Miss Ellis's class, give her a round of applause. And if you dressed out for Halloween, pat yourself in the back. We'd also like to welcome back the Dragons who came back from the Italy trip. We've heard nice stories from your adventures. And here are some pictures for you to get excited in case next year something happens.
We would also announce that both Dr. Sirius and Miss McGee have pieces coming out in the same book, now available on Amazon. The piece Dr. Sirius has published was his commencement speech to the Balboa Academy class of 2014. If you missed last year's graduation, don't miss the speech. You can read it in the sample of the book posted on Amazon. So, Juliana, do you like volleyball?
Volleyball seemed to hate my face, man.
Well, there are tryouts for the boys and girls volleyball teams going on. And hey, even if you've never played before, you can still go try out. Go see Coach Stump at the gym if you're interested. Finally, guys, this quarter is very short due to the amount of free days we have lying around the month. Don't leave everything for last minute and take advantage of your free time.
That's it for today's DPS Network episode. And don't forget that if you'd like to have any information about your club or your events, you must write to us at balboaacademydps@gmail.com. Have a great weekend and see you next week on DPS Network.